Hello guys from Open Gate. Everything is fine with you, with us, everything is okay. Renato is here. Look at this guys. The size of this hoof. Guys, oh my gosh. It's a hoof that, is all scuffed and cracked with several cracks. And Renato will do the maintenance here. I go slower on this animal because he's a little scared, and we must always respect the space of the animal because he's a little scared. So we need to go slower than we should be.
Que deveria ser, né?
Just see the hoof, guys. For those who like an ugly hoof, for us hoofers, this is one of the worst types of hoof we have. This is the type of hoof with a flat sole lacking a wall, a hoof that is flattened, a hoof that as it grows goes forward and is extremely shallow. I don't know if you can see, but when you press it, it like this, it starts to give away. And if we use a measure here for the sole, well, we can see that it's something very thin, like 2 to 3 millimeters at the most. An animal that, if he walks on stones, over stones, he will not endure. What would be the ideal size, Renato, for a sole? 7 to 8 millimeters is a better sole that, many times when we place a horse hoe, it is necessary and sufficient to support the weight of the hoof. And when it's on field, the thicker the sole, the better and more resistant to put. It in the shape of the hoof ends up influencing too much. The hoof can have up to 1 centimeter of sole thickness, but if it has direct contact with the ground, it will not be favorable for it, So here we have a lot of sand, and there is a dam, and the animal stays a lot in the dam. So it really lives well, this animal. So you can see that as we hoof her, it starts to take shape, but if it is a little late to get this hoof, it starts to deform. So let's do it from the front to see if the animal allows it, because it's a little while. Oh, in other words, Renato, this means that the animal is in a favorable environment. Yeah, and if it were another environment like stones, you would not be able to bear it. Probably, it would have already developed some kind of laminitis. Sometimes the owner could even have discarded the animal. If we were in a wild horse in nature, the predator already would have caught the animal. You see how the hoof moves and how fragile it is. And in my view here, I can't be handling too much or opening too much those cracks because the hoof is already very fragile. So in some moments, the less we handle in this part, it's better.
Dá uma limpadinha só aqui no... Só limpezinho mais por...
On the top here, more simple. But in my planning, it would be on this hoof because it is weak. But cleaning it to aerate well, and they end up often even have a signal for me too because it has been growing. And this cut that I made here is a base for that. I can see this hoof is cracking as it grows or not. So in this case, this animal, it's something that belongs to him, not even the owner, because he's only asking to take care of the animal with pity because he's trying to do good for the animal here. So because he likes the animal. So this is the animal that is not for work, right, Renato? It just stands still on the field eating. And he helps with little expense here to be able to help the animal because he sees that the animal's hoof is ugly and they call me here and we take the opportunity here to show you the video of the shape of the hoof as it is and the difficulties we also have working with it. When we get a very good hoof to work on, it's cool, but we go through some situations that only professionals can do, and in these situations we have to do a lot to get a little result. But that in anyway, well, we help the animal. And if you look here, it already made a very good difference. It is far from being excellent, but it already made a difference. Our motto is to listen to those who have no voice to be heard.